Hey guys, I'm back. Welcome back to AdoreR. Let's finish up this box here and we will be finished with this box. I got quite a few boxes I need to go through. I don't know how many of these unhaul I'm going to do, but let's finish this one on up. Next I got Burning Up. Oh, this is an anthology. Is that what they call it? When you have like different writers writing story in the same book. Seem like we have 4 stories here. We got, and this is by Berkeley Sensation. And this is also a paranormal romance. We got Angela Knight, Nalini Singh, I hope I pronounced her name right, Virginia Canthra, and Meljean Brooks. Oh, look, I'm all out of camera. Here you go. There you go. Angela Knight, Nalini Singh, Virginia Canthra, and Meljean Brooks. And it's Burning Up. We got 4 different stories here. Let's see when this was published. See here, this was published in 2010. I know we're gonna be no authors in here because you got 4 different authors. So the first story is Blood and Roses. I'm sorry. A vampire warrior and his seductive captor join forces to stop a traitor from unleashing an army of demonic predators on their kingdom. And this one is by Angela Knight. The next book is Nalini Singh. Psych Changeling series is Whisper of Sin, in which a woman in lethal danger finds an unlikely protector and lover in a versatile member of the Dark River Pack. And next we got Virginia Canthra. And this continues the haunting tale of the children of the sea in Shifting Sea. So I guess you got a series, Children of the Sea series. The story of a wounded soldier rescued by a stranger, an enigmatic young woman. And then the last story is by Meljean Brooks, launches a bold new steampunk series with Here There Be Monsters, as a desperate woman strikes a provocative and terrifying bargain to gain overseas passage. Burning Up, Feel the Heat. So we got 4 stories there, but none of those caught my interest. So let's look on Goodreads and see what Goodreads has to say about it. Here it is, Burning Up, and it was given a 4.8, so I will be putting this one onto Amazon. Let's get the next one here. Next I have Courting the Countess by Barbara Pierce. This is a historical by St. Martin. See it right there. Let's see when this was published here. 2004. Let's see if there's a picture of the author. Yeah, there she is. Read a little bit of this. A scoundrel whose fame as an artist, libertine, and notorious seducer of beautiful women is ongoing fodder for the tongue. Mallory Clegg has a secret obsession. Brooke Mayland, Lady of Court, a beautiful widow who abandoned London 2 years earlier, desperately severing all ties to her past. Under the pretense of his interest in the primitive landscape of the Cornish coast, Mallory watches her fascinated and utterly mesmerized by her beauty. Okay, but this one don't catch my attention either. Nope, I think I'm gonna get rid of this one too. This is a historical. Finally, we got a historical, not a paranormal. So let's see what Goodreads gave this. Okay, here it is, Courting the Countess. This is in a series. This is book number 4 in the, what is it? How you pronounce that? You can see it right there. I can get a little closer there. Oh my goodness. Where to go here? Here it is. In the Bed Grace series, I guess. Book number 4. And it was rated a 3.46. So I will be giving this one to the library. Next I have Cheryl Holt, Promise of Pleasure. Oh my good. I was just said this don't even look like it's been read, but it's been read. The spine has been creased, and this is Berkeley. This is a Berkeley sensation romance, historical romance. Let's see what this was. Let's see when this was published. This was April of 2010. Let's see if there's a picture of the author. Yes, there is. There she is. I'll read a little bit of this. Mary Burns has had it with her cruel stepmother who's hoarded the family inheritance. With her two privileged, this sounds like a Cinderella story right here. With her two privileged half-sisters and with feeling unloved and unappreciated. Her one desire is to flee her stifling world, but it doesn't seem possible until a mysterious peddler offers, yep, this is a retelling of the Cinderella story, I guess, until a mysterious peddler offers her an elixir and a promise. One drink of his tonic in her true love's presence, and the man will be hers. Though she is too much of a realist to believe in portions, she accepts the gift. As if by magic, a stranger crosses her path and steps into her life. I'm going to have to keep this one. I don't remember reading this one, so yeah, I'm going to keep this one and give this one a try. And this is Cheryl Holt, Promise of Pleasure. I'm going to keep that one. Okay, put those over there. Next up we have Tessa Adair, Surrender of a Siren. And this is, who did I say this BB was? Ballantine Books. Ballantine Books. Tessa Adair, Surrender of a Siren. Let's see when this was published. 2009. See if there's a picture of the author. Yeah, she's in here. Here she is. Tessa Adair. Read a little bit of this. Desperate to escape a loveless marriage and society's constraint, pampered heiress Sophia Hathaway jilts her groom, packs up her paints and sketchbook, and assumes a new identity, posing as a governess to secure passage on the Aphrodite. She wants a life of her own, unsheltered, unconventional, uninhibited. But it's one thing to sketch her most wanton fantasies, and quite another to face the dangerously handsome libertine who will steal both her virtue and her gold. This is sounding good too, because I don't remember reading this, but I must have. But I'm going to keep this and read this again because it's sounding interesting. To any well-bred lady, Benedict Grayson is trouble in snug-fitting boots, a conscienceless scoundrel who sells the seeds for pleasure and profit. Gray lives for conquest until Sophia's perception and artistry stirs his heart. I'm going to have to get that a try because maybe I got this from a used bookstore because I do not remember this. So I'm going to read it and see does it jog my memory. So I'm going to keep that one. Next I have Susan Sidemore, Primal Instincts, a paranormal, and this is by Pocket Books. This is going to be a paranormal. Let's see when this one was published. This was published in 2010. Let's see, no picture of the author, but there's her biography. Let's read a little bit of this. Tobias Strahan leads the elite vampire squad known as the Dark Angels, protecting the city's paranormal. It's the perfect job for an uber macho prime until clan heiress Flair Reynard stirs an obsession in him that refuses to fade. Flair mother, desperate for a grandchild, has made Tobias an intriguing proposition, and it's soon clear to Tobias that Flair is nothing like the spoiled princess he assumed her to be. Nothing caught my interest there that I would want to read, so yeah, I'm gonna give this one away. Let's look this up and see what we can find about Primal Instinct here. All right, here it is here. Primal Instinct. It's book number 9 in the Primes series, and it was rated a 4.9. So we got a 4.9 for this, and it's number 4 in the Prime series. And I will be putting this on Amazon. Next I got Stolen Kisses by Suzanne Enoch. And this is a historical, and this was by Avon, and this one is by Avon Books. When this was published in 1997. Now let's see if there's a picture of the author. Yeah, there she is. Read some of this. Jack Faraday, the Marquis of Dansbury, is rich, titled, and handsome as sin. A scandalous rake who's charmed a long string of ladies. He finally meets his match in Miss Lydia Benton, known as the Ice Queen. Intent on restoring her family good name, Lydia wants only to make a respectable marriage, so when the tempting but notorious Jack begins to woo her, she is determined to ignore him. Okay, this is sounding pretty good. Then their accidental involvement in a Duke's mysterious death forces Jack and Lydia to become conspirators to clear their names, and suddenly cold disdain give way to hot desire. I think I'll give this a try. It sounds interesting. This is Stolen Kisses by Suzanne Enoch. Enoch. There you go. I like that cover. So I'm going to keep that one. Let's move on. Enemy Lover by Karen Harlow. This is by Pocket Books. And let's see when this was published. I don't remember this one either. 2010. Let's see if there's a picture of the author in here. No, only a biography. Read some of this. It's Jack Kennedy's first mission for Lost. One that will give the former cop who went rogue a chance to prove herself. Her assignment, gain the trust of assassin Marcus Cross, eliminate him, then take down Marcus' mentor, Joseph Lazarus, a man with a bold eye on the White House. But when the woman who's known by her team for being a femme fatale succumbs to passion, only to discover Cross' deadly secret, he's a vampire and Joseph Lazarus is his creator. Okay, they doing a lot right there, so no, I'm not going to keep this one. But I like that cover. Look at his eyes. Oh my goodness. He's looking like a vampire. So let's see what Goodreads give this one. Here we go here. Here it is here on Goodreads. And it's the LOST series. This is book 1 in the Lost. I guess that LOST stand for something, but I don't know what. But it's the Lost series, book number 1, and it was rated a 3.85. So I'll be giving this one to the library. Next we have here is Necking by Chris Salvatore. And this is published by Pocket Books. Look at them fingernails. Oh my goodness. This must be about vampires too. Them nails look like a vampire nails. Look at those nails. Oh my goodness. Yep. Dating a vampire. This is about vampire. Dating a vampire is going to be the death of her. She look like she's a vampire with them nails. Let's see here. 2008. That was published in 2008. And here's a picture of the author right there. Read some of this. Gia Phallus has a Rolodex full of vampires, werewolves, witches, and aliens. Not to mention the livestock suppliers, undead friendly hotels, and sleazy bars that cater to her clients' more cardinal needs. Sometimes being the premier book publicist to the underworld can suck, literally. Especially if you're a human. Especially if you've got the hots for the irresistible Johnny and his sly half smile that shows just a little fang. Interesting, but not enough for me to want to keep this. So let's see what this is rated. And here it is. I like the cover though. It looks really good showing up on my iPad here. It was rated 3.34 stars. So I will be giving Necking, here you go, to the library. I like this cover though. I like how they got this. See how they did that? They kind of got this squared off in here, the picture with the rest of the book on the outside, if you can see it there. It got a border around the edges. That's cute. But it's going to the library. Next I have Force of Nature by Susan Johnson. And this is by Bravo books. It's a historical romance. Let's see when this was published. I don't remember this one either. Reading this one. This was 2003. Let's see if the author's in the back here. No, only a biography. Read some of this. Free-spirited and worldly, Jo Attenborough modern notion of a woman's role frequently land her in hot water, but nothing like the heat she experienced under the penetrating glaze of a mysterious man. Reclusive cattle baron Flynn Ito has the heart of a warrior and a reputation as a dangerous man. He protects what's his, and what he wants to possess more than anything is Jo. But he knows that once their world collides, every temptation and forbidden pleasure will be satisfied with the sweetest surrender. That sound interesting, people. So I'm going to have to keep this one. Force of Nature by Susan Johnson. I will try that one out. We only got 2 more here. Next up we got... Shannon K. Butcher, Love You to Death. This seems like it's going to be a romantic suspense. Yep, romantic suspense by Shannon K. Butcher. Love You to Death. Let's see what this... Well, let's see when this was published. 2009. Let's see if there's a picture of her in here. Yeah, there she is. She's married to Jim Butcher. He wrote the something files. I can't think of what the name of it is. Oh my goodness! It used to come on Sci-Fi. They made a series out of it. I really love that series, but you know how Sci-Fi Channel do. They get a series in there, they get you hooked, and then they cancel it. I was like, really, people? Really? You gonna cancel the show? Dresden Files. He wrote the Dresden Files. Jim Butcher. Yeah, but I love the Dresden Files. Yeah, but they canceled it. But I went and bought the first season of it, though. I bought the first season of the Dresden Files so I can look at it whenever I want to. Even though they cut it off in the middle of the... I think they cut it. I don't even know if they finished the first season. I don't even remember if they finished the first season. I think they cut it off in the first season. I was like, really? Yeah, that's how they do it. Don't get hooked on a series. Next thing you know, they done cut it off and you be like, what happened? What? Let me get off this stuff because, yeah, I can go on and on about that. Yeah, because I was highly upset. Really. Let's get on with this. Let me read the back of this. I only got 2 more and close this close this out. It's been days since reporter Elise McBride has heard from her sister Ashley. She's convinced Ashley had met with some kind of foul play, especially when she learns that bodies of other missing women have surfaced in and around. That's not all because my camera went out there. Sorry about that. Especially when she learns that the body of other missing women have surfaced in and around Chicago, all victims of a brutal serial killer. Convinced her sister is still alive, Elise vows to risk everything to save her. The last thing ex-cop Trent Brady needs... Yeah, I'm going to have to keep this one too and read it because I must have got this from a used bookstore because I don't remember reading this. But I'm going to go back and give it because, yeah. He's a cop, so I'm going to go back and read this and see do I remember it. So I'm going to keep this one. And this is Shannon K. Butcher, Love You to Death. So I'll keep that one and give it a try. I was on the Shannon K. Butcher roll there because here's another book. I'm probably going to keep this one too. I probably haven't read this one either. This is an Edge novel. I guess this is in the Edge series or something. Edge of Sanity. And this is by Signet Eclipse Publishers. Who is this one by? Was it the same? Did I let you know who this one? Nope. This is by Grand Central Publishing. This is a different publisher. And this is by Signet. Let's see when this was published here. This was published in... Oh my goodness. I hate when they put all this... This has got a lot... This has been published by a lot of different people. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. There, December 2012. There we go. And there she is. There's a different picture of her. Read the back of this. In his years working for the private security firm, The Edge, Clay Marshall has seen it all, but the recent blackout he's been having are new. So is waking up with blood on his hands and clothes, with no memory of where the blood came from or whom he might have killed. He hates to admit it, but he needs help. Dr. Levon has treated Edge employees before, but from the moment she sees Clay, he strikes her as a special breed of man. She knows he's dangerous and distrustful of doctors, but she finds herself drawn to him even as his steely exterior gives way to his growing desire for her. Okay, that sounds alright. Sound pretty interesting, so I'm going to keep this one too. So the last two I'm going to keep. And this is Shannon K. Butcher, Edge of Sanity. And I guess this is the Edge. This is I guess I don't know what book this is in the series, the Edge series. I was trying to look through here and see that she has some more books listed. Oh, here goes the Edge novel. You got Razor's Edge and you got Living on the Edge. Oh, and I've also read her Sentinel Wars. As you can see, there's a lot of book in this series, and I think I got burned out, but I got most. I think I got most of them of the Sentinel Wars, and I'm gonna see can I find some and I'll show them to you all. But I enjoyed the beginning of that series. They were pretty interesting. It was like a paranormal. They were pretty interesting. I'm see can I find those novels, but I don't remember reading any of this, The Razor's Edge or Living on the Edge. So if this one good, I'll go back and get these two. But we'll see, because I don't remember reading this. I must have got this from a used bookstore. Edge of Sanity by Shannon K. Butcher. Alright, so that's all I have for now. The box is empty. That's it for now. I'm glad I finished that box. I got another box sitting over here that I'm going to go through. And I think most of those are going to be Harlequin. So let me know if you want me to go through this box I have. They're mostly Harlequin historicals, and they're going to be old Harlequin historicals. I think most of them are old Harlequin historical. So let me know if you want me to go through that on camera. If not, I'll just do it off camera and go through those and see what I want to keep. But let me know. I got a box full of Harlequin historicals over here that I need to go through. So let me know if you want me to go through that with you all, and I will. But and like I said, that's it for now. Until next time, keep reading those romances, and I'll see you sometime, maybe again this week. I don't know. But if not, I'll see you next week. Bye.